Hello everybody. Today we're in Bass Lake, California again. We're doing a new ride called, well, I don't remember what the trail's called, but we're headed to Goat Mountain. We've got, I think we're climbing single track today. So, riding this by recommendation of a friend. Should be a good time. I got to ride yesterday. We've been up here for a few days, and kind of wish I would have filmed my ride yesterday. It was awesome. Yeah, isn't much snow around right now, but once you get up in a little bit of elevation, about 1,000 feet up from here, it was quite snowy. Really fun. Top part of the single track was like speckled patches of snow with some long stretches of snow. Even had to walk some of it. Once you got to the bottom, it was just amazing dirt. I just had the best time. But today should be a good one too. I don't think we're gonna get high enough to actually run into any snow. This will be a bit of a shorter one. It's supposed to be some fast and flowy stuff, so we'll see what's in store. So according to Trail Forks, I'm about to cut left here. This looks like a steep slope. Spring Cove Trail, here we are. Oh, hello. Wake up. This dirt's amazing though. Holy cow. You might notice a different looking top tube on my ride today. And that's because I got a new bike that climbs like this the whole way. I'm not going to be able to chat much. So yeah, new bike. Hardcore hardtail Chris is back on a full suspension. I still keep my hardtail. That's the best bike for most of the stuff around my house. I wanted to get back on one of these bikes too. In a position to own two bikes, I'm gonna take it. Right now, I'm basically only riding this bike because of that new bike stoke. But eventually, I'll be mixing in rides with the hardtail again. This thing is just amazing though. 2021 Specialized Stumpjumper Evo comp. It's just incredible what you can get away with. It's been years since I had a full suspension. You almost forget how easy or how fast you can go on these things when you're so used to picking your lines carefully and sort of holding on for dear life with the hardtail. It's just a different riding style. I wouldn't say one's better than the other. I would just say it's fun to mix it up. So yesterday I rode that trail 007 I rode in my last video on my hardtail, and it's just like crazy. Open up the shocks on this thing, gapping sections, landing in rock gardens, and it doesn't matter. It's pretty fun. It also settles into the turns really nice. Slows down faster too. The thing is just settled overall. So this bike has the adjustable geometry. Flip the coupler on the head tube, change the head tube angle. You can go all the way from 63 degrees up to 65.5, depending on where you're at or how you want to ride. You also flip a chip on the horse link, which is back by the rear axle, and you can drop the bottom bracket and lengthen the wheelbase by like 7 millimeters. It's pretty significant. Right now this thing's set up slack and low, party mode for the descents. It comes with 165 millimeter cranks because the bottom bracket's so low. In these current settings, I'm still pedal striking all over the place. So I might leave the head tube angle and raise up the bottom bracket a little bit. Right now, I'm still just riding it as is, feeling it out. Such a different thing than what I've been riding for the last 2.5 years. It's a little sloppy right here. Looks like somebody rode a horse up this, sliding around a bit. Oh, as unrelenting as this climb is, it's really pretty. And I can't help but think how fun it would be to go down this trail. It looks fast, smooth, occasional rocks and roots, a lot of leaves, some really loose spots. This thing's wide open. Okay, we got to the top of Spring Cove Trail. So that's where we just came from. This is where we're gonna go. To ride it from the top, we gotta go that way. We got like, I don't know, I would estimate another 7 to 10 minutes of climbing and then take a little breather. That climb was unrelenting, man. Actually, I had to stop and catch my breath a few times, which I never have to do. Also, whoever just used that trail with their horses, they must have started that trail with a full belly, because there's horse poop all down that trail. Which is kind of a funny thing, because everybody harps on, like, dog owners to clean up after your dog on the trail. Horse owners just get the poop everywhere. I guess they're not gonna hop off of their horse every time it poops to scoop it up, and they would have to like tow a trailer to carry it all. It was so much freaking poop, man. So that would be kind of a bummer if you went plowing through some of that and it flew up and hit you in the mouth or something. We'll try not to think about that. I don't think I'll do the climb up this way again. I'll take the road like a normal person, like a sane person. Stop taking advice from people that are much more fit than I am. Oh, I'm in that mode where you keep checking to see if you have one more gear to make it just a little easier. So you check that lever on your right thumb, but alas, you are already in the easiest gear. Some line choices to make here and there. Yeah, I'm usually much more likely to take the double track up. I always encourage that, but that would have meant a few more miles of road pedaling. So I opted to climb the single track, but it's pretty early. Not likely to see anyone riding it. This is a cool little tech section. Yeah, that's sick. So on the map, this is listed as a blue trail, which I would say from climbing up it, 95% of it is definitely a blue trail. Fast, flowy, but there's some tricky stuff mixed in there. Granted, I don't really do a lot of pedaling up trails. I usually will take the easy way up and then ride down it. So maybe this stuff looks a little harder going up it than it does going down, which is very possible. Oh man, there's so much traction. Snow, by the way. Didn't think we'd see it, but here we are. I feel like we're right up that road here. This might be it. Oh yeah. Whoa. Looks like people have been riding. Those tracks look pretty fresh. There's apparently a very nice 360-degree overlook if you go to the top of this road. However, I don't think I want to do that. It looks like it's another mile or so. All right, well that wasn't too bad. I mean, who am I kidding? It was terrible. Taking the road next time. All right. We climbed to the top. We caught our breath. We drank some water. It's time to put the seat down and have some fun. This is the Goat Mtn Trail. Riding blind here, so don't critique my lines. Oh, this is super fun so far. I should probably have a bell on to ride the trail like this. I beg forgiveness from the trail gods. It's not really cool. Morning.
One more bang.
Take your time. You're good.
I'm the last one.
All right.
Have a great ride.
You too. Yeah, so I'm not the only one that climbs the trail here. Ooh, caught a root there with the front wheel. Didn't quite let me turn the way I was planning. Oh man, you could bomb this trail. My feeling was kind of correct on the trickiness of the trail. Everything looks more difficult when you're going up. Going over it, it's just a little bump and you're down. So, in case you didn't see the junction we just passed, we passed the area where I at least saw things climbing up. So this is new now. Never seen this before. Don't know what's coming up. There's something kind of rad about that. A little pedally, more pedally than I was expecting. We're traversing a lot of mountain right now, not so much descending. When I first got this bike, I was kind of giving it a once over. It's got that SLX drivetrain, SLX hubs. Listening to it in the garage, I was kind of like, I don't know if these things have this hub has the engagement I'm gonna want. Didn't sound like it was very busy back there, but I'm actually kind of loving it. Could maybe use a little more engagement, but I'm enjoying how quiet it is. Just get to hear the tires on the ground, which is my favorite thing sound wise. This bike is very quiet too, which I'm thankful for. No cable rattle, any of that. Hoping I can get some downs again soon. Jeez. This trail's very blue so far. That was a fun turn. Yoo-hoo-hoo. Nice. Flowy. Watch the horse poop. Real sloppy right there. Oh, trail's on the other direction here. The lake's starting to come into view. So this is definitely a longer trek down than the way I came up. Less steep, more traversing. It looks like I'm about a half to 2/3 of the way down now. Scratch that. I was like all the way down. Well, that was fun. So we're right in the back of the Forks campground right now. Wondering if there's another way down to the lake road where I can pedal home. Where's my app? Oh, yep, nope, I'm at the end. Okay, oh, and that's the road there. And my phone's on the floor. Well, if you just look around, you'll find your answers. All right, that'll do it for this one. Got a road pedal back to the house. So thanks for watching my bike ride, and Happy New Year.